Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Marcus here again. I wake up this morning and I find that the same problems, the very same problems that existed yesterday, are present today. And after I gave it a little bit more focus, I found out that the problems of yesterday didn't just mean 24 hours ago, but for quite some time. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, you dealing with this guy here. I want to tell you, for the past 40 years, I've focused on one thing, and that is for people to get an expression of a heavenly God, a loving God that prepared this earth for them, that they might live in these bodies on this earth as if they were in heaven. For 40 years, I have gone to various extremes. I have committed crimes against the people. I have gone to jail for violating rules. I have been imprisoned. I have been on the streets preaching. I've run for public office. I've done everything I possibly can to get that message that we are bound in slavery as human beings right now, all of us. I don't care what we think about ourselves, the truth reflects through the evidence that we are living in hell right now. And by me going through these different phases for such a period of time, I can stand before you and tell you that one of the main concerns that we have in this society and all societies, we got something called uh, them that got and them that don't, the haves and the have-nots, and everybody needs, want, desire, and that reservoir has been filled to meet, but it's not met because of the deception that we've bought into. And I want you to know, ladies and gentlemen, that we oftentimes think, especially from the poor perspective, that the wealthy are the ones that have ripped us off, and they have. They have, I mean, they're the ones who profited the most. Now, they are not the only ones that's responsible for the poverty that exists. In fact, all of us are responsible. But to the point is that you wouldn't believe it, but many of your mothers and your fathers, many of your brothers and your sisters and your cousins and your neighbors and your coworkers, all are against your liberation, the human liberation in a society. They are against it because if they got a job and if they are able to meet some of those demands in life, like mortgage or rent, car note or some food, pay some education if you have it, have some type of insurance, they're not going to forsake that for anything. You can talk about all the heaven you want to talk about. You can talk about eliminating the poverty. Nobody concerned about that. No, anything just wipes that out. And so when I spend 40 years out here, you know, addressing these concerns and I witness what's going on, it's just decent to respond to what actually happens, what actually is. Even though, even though, I heard somebody say, let me see if I got this quote. It is easier. Nah, I'm gonna leave that one alone. But you probably know about a quote that references uh, convincing a person that they are blind or ignorant or deceived or whatever you want to put in there. Anyway, I'm gonna leave that one alone. Let me pause it. As I was saying, the poverty in this country, if you're depending upon those who can make it, struggling to help you and support you, you can forget it. Their acceptance is that You had a chance just like they do. But the bottom line of it is this: they have had no understanding of God beyond what they're doing. Now, as far as what they're concerned, the God that they know of, been trained about, they fit right in there. And so perhaps we're talking about a different kind of God that brings, that is bigger and better and smarter and wiser than that, because it brings everybody in and requiring so little from each one. And it answers their prayers. Well, I guess I'll stop here. Talk to you later.